In this session, we're going to do a quick little overview of cleanup duplicates and how this works. So sometimes we do get duplicate part numbers in the system. So how would I know that I have them? So by clicking on cleanup duplicates, you can search all profit centers and service categories, a certain profit center or a specific service category. So you can pick and choose, what area you want to search. I'm just going to click on automotive service here. And you can also look for anything that's in the manufacturer column. It's a Wix, Motorcraft, whatever. And then here, how do I match? In other words, what is the system going to search for? So if I just use part number by itself, which is a required item, and I go down the bottom right and hit next, see it automatically pulls up anything that has matching part numbers only. Now, typically when you're doing this, it's going to show you how many items is checked, how many duplicates it's found, and what it's already selected to be removed. And you want to be careful with this. Number one, it'll always pull, whatever the second item is, see how these boxes are checked. So if I were to go ahead and hit next and start, it would actually delete this item and delete this item out of my system. And it does not matter if the item has anything in stock. So you want to be careful with this. I would not recommend doing that right off the bat. What we did was when we put this in was originally so when we're importing in a huge list of items, so we can pull the duplicates out real quick before we start putting any actual counts in. Now, if you want, you can uncheck the boxes. See, in that way you don't have to worry about it. And then when you hit next, nothing's really going to happen. Okay. If you definitely do want to get rid of something, leave it checked. So what does the system actually look for to differentiate one to the other? Let's go back a step here. Really, it's going to be manufacturer more than anything. So I can even look for blanks. So when I do this again, you see it got shorter. See, I have a part number that matches and also manufacturer's blank. So what I want to do to make sure these are differentiated from each other is in the actual part card, put something in the manufacturer. And that way you won't have to worry about it being duplicated. It's real simple, real easy to use. You can use any of these variations to check. You can go by description, category, definition, code, size, and even with blanks here. The only drawback to this screen when you're in here is that you cannot print this, you cannot export it out to Excel. So what you see is what you got. So if you have a pretty lengthy list, you might have to just go jot down the part numbers and go straighten them out. So if I want to go fix this, I really do want to keep both of these in inventory. I would actually go put a manufacturer in one of them. So let's cancel out of here. We're going to go in. We're going to look for part number AFG. So there's the two. So in one of these, I would just simply open it up, put something in the manufacturer, whoever it is. Maybe it was the fluid company or something. Got to put something to make it different. Hit save. Now when I go do this again, hit next, no duplicates. And that's a quick and easy way to use the duplicate cleanup to check and see, make sure your inventory is nice and clean.